Good morning everybody and welcome to visit Fylde Coast and look at the sky. We're chasing the blue skies again and we've found lots of blue today. We're going to make the best of it because apparently it's going to go very wintry later this week, and currently we are down at South Pier, which you can see right in front of me there. If I just move slightly that way you can see the tower in the gap, and that's the sandcastle and the casino and the pleasure beach. And I'll just turn back round again, and obviously this is Wetherspoon's Velvet Coaster, named after one of the old roller coaster rides at the pleasure beach. And today we're going to go for a walk round the outside of the pleasure beach, or at least we're going to go for a walk in this direction, and we're going to see how far we get and how long it takes us, because I think it might be quite a long way to walk all the way right round the outside, but nevertheless we shall see. So before we get any further, I'm going to put my begging message right at the beginning of this video. So please if you've not already done so, will you subscribe to our channel and hit the bell for notifications, and then you'll get all the alerts of all our new videos as we make them. So you know what they say, you can never have too many toilets, so I thought I'd just show you this. This is a brand new block of toilets that are being built directly opposite the sandcastle, because when there are millions a year of people coming to Blackpool, we all need a loo. Now I'm not quite sure what the kiosk's going to be. That's brand new. They're Danforth toilets. I'll just go up here and then you can see. They're Danforth toilets, 40 pence to enter. Well, I don't think it's open yet, I'm not sure. It must be. 40 pence to enter, all clean and tidy and protected. Not sure what the kiosk is, but I'm sure that will become clear with the passage of time. So we shall carry on now. So this is the little adventure golf at the side of Pleasure Beach. If I stand there, I've got a nice view with the sun at the back of the tree. The little birds are just coming for a drink while there's no customers. That's beautifully well maintained. There's a lady there sweeping up. So now we're just at the side of the Pleasure Beach tram stop, which you can see at the other side of the road. That metal thing there that you can see stuck up is the tide organ, and that's one of the pieces of sculpture that's on South Promenade. Now I'm filming this on Tuesday the 29th of September, and it's currently about 10 o'clock. It's one of those glorious mornings that you get in autumn. But as you can see, as you've probably already noticed, I've got my gloves on because there's a nip just yet, but it's lovely currently. So the car park, the Pleasure Beach car park is there, and you'll not be able to see it, but at the back of there are big sheds, which are the Pleasure Beach's maintenance rooms and one thing and another. This is the casino and the White Tower restaurant. And we're going to walk along. Just turn round then. Did you notice how wonky it went when I turned round to make sure there weren't any cars coming? We're going to walk along the promenade and have a look at some of the Pleasure Beach buildings and some of its interesting history as well. So these shops, it's obviously closed at the moment because it's out of season, but these shops are all normally open. And you can see there, I'll just stop there so we've got the sun in the right place. Can you see that rotating in the distance, that's Hiram Maxim's flying machine, and that was built in 1904, and it was actually a fundraising attempt because he wanted to fly the measured mile, and unfortunately for him, the Wright brothers got there before him. And now you can see as well the Noah's Ark, and that was opened in April 1922, just here. So the actual Pleasure Beach itself has got a long and fascinating history, and I'm not even going to attempt to tell you all of the history of it in this video, but I've just got some highlights and hotspots, so I'll keep dipping in and out of this as we're coming between different areas. As you can see, it's also a busy road as well. So this is obviously the big one. There is no way on this earth you will get me on that. Absolutely no way. And you might have actually seen it just going round. I noticed that the cars were going round empty. They're obviously testing something. So you might be of the opinion that gypsies started Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Opinions divided on that, but it's believed that they didn't actually start it. They moved down here to South Beach and they ran rides on the beach, but they actually moved here because of the clean water spring, so it was a good place for them to come. But by 1910 they were evicted from their camp so that the Pleasure Beach itself could be developed. I'll just wait until we get past this lorry, it's a bit noisy. So the development of the actual Pleasure Beach itself started in about 1895, and a Yorkshire meat trader called John Outhwaite put a steam carousel on the site, and then in not much after that, William George Bean leased some land between where the gypsies were and where Outhwaite had his steam carousel, and he put the first amusement ride there, which was a pedal bike monorail. And then in 1896 W.G. Bean founded the Pleasure Beach Company, and he wanted to build an American-style amusement park where adults could feel like children again. And I think he probably succeeded in that. I think today we'll be quite happy with what he'd done and what he'd achieved there. That's one of the access points for the maintenance team. Then in 1901, Outhwaite and Bean joined up and joined forces. In 1903 they borrowed £30,000. Just imagine how much that must have been then. That would have been a lot, wouldn't it? And they bought 40 acres of sand near Star Inn. Now Star Inn's not there now, but I'll show you where it is when we get down here. Where it was rather. Oh, look at the water fountains. And now we're right underneath the big one. That's a shot, isn't it? That's a classic, that one. Just a little pause at that point to take a photograph. Right, so we're going to cross this road, which is the road that joins the promenade with the back road. So if you go down there, you come to the back entrance of the Pleasure Beach. Coffin-free zone. No smoking. Oh, it smells like they've been painting. Oh, there it goes, look! Whee! There's no way you get me on that. No way. Anyway, back to the history of the Pleasure Beach. So in 1905, the name Pleasure Beach first appeared, and Doris Thompson was William George Bean's daughter, and she married Leonard Thompson, and they were the first of the Thompson family that we know. So Geoffrey Thompson took over in 1976, and now of course Amanda Thompson is managing director. So these are the buildings that have been used over the years as shops and cafes and offices and storage and various different things. So now we're opposite South Beach. So on the other side of the road is the lovely view of the beach. So this that we're coming up to is where the Star Inn was, and the Star Inn was a pub. We went in it a few times for various different business meetings. A really nice building actually. It's a shame that things have got to move on and things have changed. So now we're coming up to the Boulevard Hotel, which is the new one. So this area here at the back of this has been cleared. Here's another shot of the big one. And this grey building here is the Boulevard, and this is owned by Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and it's a high class, high quality, brand new, lovely hotel. So don't let anybody tell you that there aren't any posh hotels in Blackpool, because that's simply not true. So as we walk down here, we're getting almost to the mirror ball. You'll be able to see that on your right hand side in a minute. I'll just get out of the shade. It's a little bit chilly. Oh, it's better. So you can see the mirror ball just there in front of you, dazzling away as it does in all its pretty dazzliness. And there's access points onto South Beach at all these different spots. So this is the extreme corner of the Pleasure Beach as you're heading south, and that's the front corner of the building, and we've obviously just walked from down there on the seafront. So I think what we'll do, I think I'll just pop across the road, and then you can see just how big that building is, because it's a big one. It's dead handy for trams and that kind of thing. Aye, here we go. Every time you do a video in Blackpool, there's a siren. Always. So that's the promenade, and that's the Boulevard Hotel, and that is built on the site of the Star Inn rather. And then, oh, here it comes again. And then that one there is the Big Blue. So that's another Pleasure Beach hotel, and that's the side entrance to the Pleasure Beach. So what's this road called? I'm useless at road names. If you know what this road's called, just drop it in the comments below. I should have looked, shouldn't I, on that corner. That's if there's a road name on. Yeah, so you've probably been to Blackpool Pleasure Beach many times. But did you know that the ice dome is the oldest purpose-built ice dome in the world? And it was built in 1936. And the ice show also started in 1936, and that's the world's longest running ice show. So we're on the corner now of the Big Blue. So if you go down there, you come to Squires Gate Lane, and just down this one you're back at the beach. So we'll just cross here, make sure I don't get knocked down. And you can see there's a railway bridge here, and that is the railway station at the back of the Pleasure Beach. So this is Blackpool South, I believe. There's a sign, look, it's a bit faded, but we'll see if we can read it. So as you come round this back road, you can see all of the rides from the other side, and this is what you wouldn't normally notice. And we like what you wouldn't normally notice. We like to see different things. Oh, Blackpool Pleasure Beach. That makes sense, doesn't it? Duh. So you can see the back of the roller coasters from here as well, look. So I'll just go a little bit further around here and show you this last little bit of this back corner, and then we'll leave this one here for today. So don't forget, like I said at the beginning of the video, make sure that you've subscribed and make sure that you've hit that bell for notifications, and then when we've been exploring all kinds of other interesting, weird and wonderful places in Blackpool and Fleetwood and Clevelands and Lytham and St Anne's, you'll get all the updates, and you'll know when we've uploaded something. And don't forget, I'm just hesitating because I'm just wondering whether there's any point in me walking any further. If I carry on, we'll loop back around the back of the block to where we started at the seafront at Wetherspoons. I think we'll stop here. Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe as well for your weekly email newsletter, and that gives you a full update of everything that's going on in the area. Roller coasters included. And pop a comment below. Any questions, pop them below as well. And we'll look forward to seeing you soon. Bye!